Hi, and welcome back to my online music theory course. Last lesson we talked about tones and semitones, and I just wanted to go through in a little bit more detail about the semitones because there's two different kinds of semitones that we need to focus on. You're going to find those guidelines on page 25 and page 26 in your book, Conservatory Canada Theory, Book 1. So page 25 and 26 talks about the two different kinds of semitones. So to start with, I'm just going to give ourselves a nice long music staff here. And we'll continue working in the treble clef. And the first kind of semitone we're going to talk about is the diatonic semitone. Now, diatonic, I like to think of it, the first letter of diatonic is a D. And remember the word different. Different also starts with a D. Because diatonic semitones will be semitones that are different notes, but they're still a semitone. So let's do an example here. Let's give us a D. Now we want a diatonic semitone, let's say, above D. So we're looking for a different note name above D. Well, the next note is an E. We need to make between D to E a semitone. And to do that, we note on our piano that between D and E, we do have a black key. Now that black key, we have to get down to it from the E. So if we add a flat in front of our E, we have a diatonic semitone, and we'll just write the word diatonic. Because it's a semitone on the keyboard, it moves by a half step, but both of these notes are different. Diatonic, different. The next kind of semitone they talk about in the book is a chromatic semitone. Now, chromatic semitones are semitones that move a half step, but they have to be the same note name. So if I was to take that same note, my D, but I want to move a chromatic semitone, I have to keep that note name. So I know I need to write another D, but I still need to get it up the semitone. So this time I'm going to use a sharp, and I have moved a semitone following the rules for chromatic semitones. So let's try another sample here, just to make sure we understand it, but this time we're going to do semitones below a given note. A little messy again there. I'm going to use my blue pen for, again, we're going to do a diatonic semitone, but this time we're going to find the diatonic semitone below a given note. So let's take a G. Every good boy deserves fudge. There's my G. And I need a diatonic semitone below. Remembering diatonic means different. So the note below G is an F. Now from G to F on the piano, again, there's a black note in the middle. So somehow I have to get to that black note, but I need to use the F. So I'm going to raise my F and add a sharp to it. And now I've gone a diatonic semitone below a given note. They're different note names, but they've still moved that half step. So we've moved a semitone. So my red pen out again, we're going to do a chromatic semitone below a different note. And again, chromatic semitones are the same note names. So I'm going to again pick that G, but this time I need the same note name. So automatically I'm going to write the G. But I need to go below, a semitone below the G. So I'm going to take that G and I'm going to flat it this time. So now I've moved my half step, but I've done it following the rules for a chromatic semitone because I've used the same note name. So always remember, for diatonic, D for diatonic and D for different note names. And chromatic means the same note name. diatonic and chromatic semitones. I hope this helps. And again, as I tell you in all my videos, that if you need any help marking your work, or you need some extra support with the concepts that I've gone over in the video, I'm more than happy to give you a hand with that. Thanks very much.